Hello my loves, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a new pick a card reading, but before we hop into it, I wanted to give a huge shout out to today's video sponsor, which is Skillshare. You guys know I love Skillshare, and if you have not heard of them before, they're essentially a huge online platform full of different classes that you guys can browse from. It's like a learning education platform, which I love because I love learning, I love self-development, I love all sorts of things, and they have pretty much like anything that you can think of on there. If you want to learn something, go to Skillshare, and most likely they got it. So I recently took this course called Holistic Interior Design by Clear Studios. It was super phenomenal. It actually blew me away because it went above and beyond my expectations when I first took it. They basically talk about how to organize your space to get the best emotional energy out of it. And if you guys have been following me for a while, and if you guys watch my manifestation videos, you know that your emotions are directly correlated to the type of life and reality that you have and what you begin to manifest in your life. So holistic interior design, I love feeling really good and balanced and in a good emotional state in my space. And so this video really helps break down how you can create a better environment in your home by just shifting things around and all that jazz. So I highly recommend that course if you guys go to check it out. But they have courses upon pretty much anything like photography, videography, how to become a YouTuber, fashion design, jewelry making. They have like things upon pretty much anything that you can think of. So definitely go check them out. And also I am super excited to announce that the first 1,000 people to click the link down below in the description box get a free trial of Skillshare. So definitely go check that out. First 1,000 people to click that link get a free trial. And again, a huge thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. And without further ado, let's hop right into it. Hello my loves, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the October 2021 Love Life Prediction Pick a Card reading. Super stoked about it. If you guys are new to Pick a Cards, I'm going to give you guys a quick little rundown of how it works as well as a little disclaimer so you are not bound by anything that you hear in today's reading. Tarot is just a beautiful tool to look at what we're currently attracting, where we're currently headed, but you have free will, my love, and you can change anything at any time. I just want you guys to know that, okay? So yeah, if this is your first time watching a pick a card, this is basically how it works. So you take a moment, pause the video if you'd like to find the pile that you are the most drawn to. If you guys like choosing with crystals, we're gonna be popping some crystals on these cards in just a second. But over here we have pile number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So again, take a moment, pause the video if you'd like to find the pile that you are the most drawn towards, and then you guys can go ahead and scroll down to the comment box or the description box to find the timestamp that's linked to your specific card, and then you guys can skip ahead and watch your personal reading all about your personal October 2021 love life prediction. So without further ado, let's pop some crystals on these cards. All right, my love, so if you guys like to choose with crystals, here are our crystal options. So over here, we have a labradorite crystal in the form of a star. Then over here, we have a rose quartz moon. Then we have an aventurine moon. Then we have a clear quartz star, and then a howlite moon. So again, take a moment, pause the video if you'd like to find the pile that you are the most drawn towards. Then once you're done choosing your pile, you can then scroll down to the comment box or the description box to find the timestamp that's linked to your specific card. And then you guys can skip ahead and watch your personal reading all about your October 2021 love life prediction. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. All right, so group number 1, if you guys chose this pile, this is going to be a reading, so let's get started. All right, so group number 1, we have the High Priestess, the 3 of Crystals being reversed, then we have the 3 of Wands, the Universe upright, 4 of Wands, 4 of Cups, and then the Page of Wands as your tarot cards. So I'm seeing a little bit of a story here, especially since we have a lot of 3s in the beginning. Then we have like the Universe right in the middle, and then it goes to the 4. The 3s kind of represent that we are seeking something or planning something. So I think that in regards to your love life, you're either seeking or trying to plan or trying to find a way to make something happen in your future. And the Universe usually signifies that we are ready for a new chapter, we're ready for a new beginning, and we are trying to manifest something, okay? So this signifies that you guys are going to be sort of finding a way, finding a path or a solution to something in regards to your love life in October. The High Priestess, I think that you guys have been a little bit more silent about the internal feelings that you've been feeling. Maybe we're feeling like a disconnect here, 3 of Crystals. Maybe we're feeling like certain things just haven't been happening the way that we've wanted them to, but we're still like hopeful with the 3 of Wands vibes. But 3 of Crystals can mean that either we are maybe we've recently had some disappointments, or we recently have had some disagreements, or certain ideas that we want to happen in our love life just seem to be kind of not really happening. But the Three of Wands is like this hopefulness, this feeling of like, I'm still gonna find a way to make this happen. I'm still gonna be hopeful. I'm not gonna get down on this. I'm not gonna let it ruin what I still desire. I'm still going after what I desire. And the universe means that we're finally seeking, or we are seeking with the Three of Wands, but the universe is like, we're finally finding those answers and those pathways for us to close out old patterns. There could be like old cycles, because the Three of Crystals right here, this kind of looks like a cycle happening, right? So on this card, this whole shebang over here looks like there's a certain repetitive cycle, or it looks like we're kind of between this person and this person. We're like this person, and maybe we're cycling through different people. Maybe there's an ex still involved. Maybe there's two people we're interested in. Maybe we're juggling relationship and friendships. Maybe we're just juggling, what do I want? Do I want this or do I want that? I don't really know. So there's something that you guys are juggling in your love life, and it seems like this cycle that's kind of like, we're not really finding a solution. We're not really finding which way to actually go, and we're still wondering about it. This could talk about lover's triangle, 3 and 3, you know, or it can mean that we're still kind of deciding something, you know, there's multiple pathways for us, multiple choices. And yeah, it looks like you guys are finally solidifying something, because with the universe, look at her, she's just like completely solidifying an idea. We even have the sacred geometry at the top of this card. It's kind of like an idea is coming to life, right? So she's like getting this moment of enlightenment, and sort of like something's manifesting here. Okay, this is coming from an idea that we had, and it's finally materializing. So something that you guys have been desiring is materializing. The pathway is becoming clear, and we are starting to attract and bring in what we've been desiring. And the Four of Wands talks about something solidifying as well, because the 3 and the 4, this is like such a beautiful, like, coherent read right here, guys. The Three of Wands and the Four of Wands. We're planning something, we're looking off in the distance at something we want, and then we plant the seed and we solidify it and we set the foundation for it. So you guys are really setting the foundation for something in your love life in October. We're finally setting the stage. We're finally manifesting and materializing what it is that we've been seeking. Or at least we're finding a steady ground to begin to actually build that. The Four of Wands is usually a celebration or setting the foundation so that you guys can begin to build something here. So there's some sort of more permanent foundation. Rather than looking off into the future is now coming, and whatever we've been thinking about, whatever we've been desiring is like actually happening. Okay? Sometimes Three of Wands in the universe can mean travel. Sometimes Four of Wands can mean home life. So there might be something changing in your home life, in your love life, right? Okay, so that can be somehow correlated in here as well. And then we do also have the Four of Cups and then the Page of Wands here. So the Four of Cups, I do still think that there's certain things to figure out in regards to your love life, especially coming right after the Four of Wands. Like, we're setting the foundation, but we're still figuring out all the last missing pieces. Maybe it hasn't like fully been built yet, but at least we have the foundation set. We've had the important conversations with other people and with ourselves, and this important foundation's now figured out. We understand where we want to go. We've planted that foundation, we've solidified it, but maybe we still need to actually build it. Or we need to actually, like, you know, maybe we've made an efficient plan and we've set it in stone, but we're still kind of waiting for the full building to come to life, if that makes sense. There also could be worries that if there's something new coming in your life, or there's this new route, there could be worries that those same patterns are going to arise again. But you guys are breaking that cycle. You don't need to worry about that. This cycle's totally breaking. Whatever this sort of annoying, like, repetitive cycle was, where we felt kind of stuck in a loop, that's ending, okay? And then we also have this Page of Wands, and Page of Wands is very exciting. This kind of means that we're starting a new exciting adventure in October. This again can mean a little bit of travel in your love life. So maybe we are going on a trip with a loved one or something along the lines of that. That could be a thing for some of you guys. But Page of Wands can also just signify that we're starting kind of a new sort of spark. There's something sparky that's sort of happening near the end of October where we're getting our excitement feelers out there, you know what I mean? Like there's butterflies in our stomach and we're like, ooh, here's a new chapter, here's a new beginning. And it's so interesting that it comes right after the universe, right? Because the universe, we're finally, some sort of manifestation is solidifying and then we're stepping into it at the end of the month, Page of Wands. So something that you've been seeking, something that you've been sort of dreaming about, that journey is absolutely beginning at the end of the month, which is so exciting. So group one, ooh la la. Let's see what else we get for you guys here. We have a couple different romance decks that we're gonna just take out and just see what sort of cards come up for you guys. So group one, love life for October. We have love, we have childhood coming up. Interesting. So maybe you guys are letting something go, like a pattern from your childhood that maybe we're scared of. You know, maybe we feel like we're letting go of our childhood and we're finding more real independence in our love life. Maybe we're letting go of childish or childhood things. Maybe we're letting go of like, you know, maybe we've never taken the next step with somebody before and we're finally doing that, for example, or we're doing something that's more outside of our comfort zone. Maybe we're finding that we're maturing ourselves in this area because maybe we're stuck in certain patterns and cycles because of some sort of like personality trait that we've always had that we're finally maturing and letting go of. Then we also have spirit coming up too. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, we're really pointing ourselves in a direction. This is really picking a direction. This is also ideas coming to you, right? Because you can see like the star at the end of her finger. Like this is ideas coming to you, you finally figuring out a direction and pointing at something and figuring out like, yeah, that's what I want. It's like signs from the universe are coming in heavily in the month of October. So definitely listen to the guidance of the universe, like repeating numbers like 111, especially since you guys are pile number one. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys see a lot of number ones or threes or even fours, because you guys have double fours here and double threes. Literally double threes. Then we have the universe completing a phase and then you're into the fours. Okay, super, super interesting energy here. Like that's so consecutive, especially with the completing phases in the center of them. Like that's just wild, you guys. Like that's, wow. You're completing the planning stage and you're going into the solidifying stage. But we have to like let go. Also, we have to let go of attaching to our old patterns because Four of Cups, in the original depiction, she's usually staring at, or he in the usual depiction is staring at 3 cups that are fallen over. So he's still staring at the old past when we used to be stuck in the 3 cycle, right? Whereas the 4th cup is like being handed to him. So don't miss out on this opportunity that's coming to you guys in October. There's some sort of opportunity where somebody is either going to say something or it's like an offering, but don't miss it. Like it's a sign from the universe, right? So there could be like a hint at something. Like if you guys have a partner, they might be hinting at something near the end of the month. And, you know, we have to turn around to actually see that. We have to allow our awareness to kind of pick up on it. Okay? Or if you guys are like dating somebody, talking to somebody, they might be hinting at something subtly, and depending on our reaction to it will depend the outcome, right? So listen to the subtle signs, or it could even be a sign from the universe. Like the universe could be pointing you in a direction, handing you a special cup, right? So handing you a special opportunity, a special doorway, a special inspiration. But if we're too focused on the past, too focused on what's not happening, we're going to miss the opportunity that is coming. So there is a subtle opportunity coming near the end of the month, you guys. 4 of Cups is literally saying it. So stop. Once we get halfway through the month, please, guys, and even like in the beginning of the month, stop focusing on the planning. Stop focusing on, I need to manifest it, and stop focusing on the old patterns, old cycles that used to come up. focus on the new opportunity that's coming, because there is a new opportunity coming, and Spirit is literally handing you a special star, a special opportunity. And this is a pathway to getting what you want. And if you do follow it, it's going to be very inspirational. It's going to be a brand new beginning that like sets your soul on fire. Okay. So it's going to bring you to ultimate love. It's going to bring you to deeper love. Okay. We also have connect here. So it's going to literally connect you with somebody. If you guys are single, you're probably going to be meeting somebody new. If you guys are in a relationship, you're going to be maybe taking the next step or connecting on a deeper level, all sorts of things like that, okay? But we can't miss this opportunity, okay? And don't be worried about it. I think it's going to be pretty obvious for you guys, and you guys even listening to this reading, I think you're going to be just fine. Then we also have this endurance card. So this is also a sign from the universe being like, the wait is going to be worth it, okay? So if you guys have been waiting for something to happen and it kind of feels like, oh, when is this wait going to be over? Trust me, endurance, just be patient, because what's coming is better than you could have ever expected. And usually, you know, because the energy is building for a lot longer, it's usually a better outcome, and it ends up being just way better, to say the least. So with that being said, we're also going to take these cards right here to get some more info for you guys. So there we go. All right, perfect. I really felt like cards were trying to come out that whole time, and then we got it. So magic, yes, baby, it's manifesting. The magic candles card means that it is manifesting. You are putting it into the universe. This is also about making intentions. What do you desire? Let's make it happen, baby. Then we also have remembrance. So this is interesting. I'm almost feeling like this is a key of like remembering this whole scenario. Like, look out for certain inspirations that you'll be getting or signs from the universe. And also remember the past and reflect on it so that you can, we don't have to repeat those old cycles. You also might be remembering something that's going to be like a key sort of thing to whatever pathway you're trying to create. Like remembering something that was said long ago, remembering like a scenario is all of a sudden going to remind you that, oh, right, I can move forward in this sort of way, something along the lines of that. We also have initiation. This is like up-leveling. Initiation is the beginning of something, right? So you guys are totally beginning something. Initiation, something is starting. Maybe you guys are going to start a new path. You're initiating something. Maybe you guys are gonna have to be the ones that initiate something in your love life. Initiate. It's time for you guys to be the one that actually steps up and makes the first move here. Okay? And there's going to be certain signs, so listen to the subtle hints. It'll probably make you more confident about taking initiative on something. But there's something you guys are totally taking initiative on in your love life, okay? We're also going to take the Astro Dice. We're going to roll the Zodiac sign one 3 times to get the top 3 Zodiac signs that are going to be the most prominent in the month of October for you guys. So let's see what we get here. We have Pisces coming up. We have Piscean energy. We have Gemini energy. So Pisces, Gemini, top 2 Zodiac signs so far. And then we have Aquarius. So Pisces, Gemini, Aquarius vibes for you guys. So you probably either might know somebody with those signs. Maybe you are one of those signs. That again could be somebody's sun, moon, or rising. Again, it doesn't have to be. It is a general reading, but most of the time you guys find a lot of accuracy with the Astro Dice. So I love to put it out there. So let's roll all of these together to get any last info for you guys. So we have Libra, so the South Node in Libra in the 8th house. Ooh, yeah. Closing out an old chapter, closing out old relationship patterns, closing out old karma, relationship karma. Yes, total cycles ending for you guys. There's no need to fear the future. There's no need to fear these certain patterns reoccurring, okay? The more energy we put towards the past or past energy reoccurring, the more that it happens, right? But Yeah, or this could also be remembrance, remembering something from your past. Maybe remembering a conversation, realizing, oh, you know, like, I don't know why I'm getting the idea of like, you know, maybe you were like talking to somebody in the past, right? And then you're kind of like single right now, not paying attention to it, but then all of a sudden we remember like, oh, that person did say once before, hinted at the fact that they liked me. Maybe they do, and maybe I should initiate reaching back out to them, right? Like it could be a thing like that, or it could be a thing like, oh, my partner once said this in the past, and they said that they liked this one thing. I want to initiate something here, or they were hinting at this. Maybe I should initiate something here. Like, you know, that I feel like there's some sort of like clues, some sort of hints, right? Some sort of signs that are hinting at something, and then you remember something and then take initiative on it. So that is what we're seeing here for you guys, group number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, so group number 2, my cute little rose quartz pile. If you guys chose this one, then this is going to be a reading, so let's hop right into it. All right, so group number 2, we have the Empress being reversed, 3 of Cups, 6 of Crystals, 2 of Swords, Justice being reversed, 8 of Wands upright, and then the 5 of Crystals being reversed. So first off, a couple different things that I'm really noticing is like, I feel like you guys have been giving away your energy so much in your love life. Like, what are you guys... What? I mean, it's to the point where I feel like you guys haven't been giving to yourselves enough. And I feel like you guys have been kind of noticing this. Maybe you guys have been pulling an extra weight lately, especially in regards to your love life. But also just in general, I feel like you guys have been pulling extra weight, but definitely in regards to your love life too. It feels like you guys have been putting in more effort than what you've been maybe receiving. And also, I feel like there's something here where honesty and truth plays a thing. Honesty and truth needs to come out here. We have the 2 of Swords with Justice being reversed, and then the 8 of Wands. There's something where either we need to express our truth, or we need to seek the truth in something, some sort of situation, because there's something here where there's a lack of fairness. And it looks like you guys are giving so much energy away. And the fact that Empress is overturned makes me think that you guys aren't giving to yourselves enough, and you've been overspending your own energy, going above and beyond over here. And then the fact that Justice is reversed means that this is imbalanced, right? Because the 6 of Crystals is almost like a scale, and then Justice is like the scales. Lots of Libra energy, by the way. But like, it's been a little bit imbalanced here. We need to focus on recovering our own energy. There needs to be some more self-focus here. It does look like things around friendships are good. 3 of Cups, like sometimes in your love life, right? Because we can love so many different people. We love our family, we love our friends, we love our partners, right? Sometimes we can get a lot of different messages, but I'm also feeling like around friendships, things look really good here. 3 of Cups, like, or this could be talking about a specific friend that, you know, we are maybe needing to ask for some assistance. Maybe we're asking our friends for help in our love life. Maybe we're asking our friends for help with like, how do I give to myself a little bit more? What do you think? I don't know. Somehow friends are playing a role in this, because when I look at the 3 of Cups, this is just reminding me about friendships. Usually this card does talk about friendships. Sometimes it can talk about other things in regards to your love life, but in this one, it's just really calling to me about friendships. Like, friends are going to be of assistance for you this month. But yeah, it does look like you guys really need some time for yourself to really build yourself up, or you need maybe more assistance, maybe some help and support from your friends, maybe doing something that's like more self-care with your friends, because it kind of looks like we're needing to recover and recuperate our own energy a little bit. But yeah, it also does look like we're truth seeking here. We're definitely needing to get to the bottom of something with truth. This is interesting. We feel kind of in the dark about something. We feel like maybe somebody isn't being fully transparent with us, or we feel like we haven't really had the opportunity to be fully transparent about something. But I really feel like you guys are kind of either not fully expressing what you desire to, not fully asking what you desire to. There's like this closed off energy here with 2 of Swords. and with Justice being reversed. Like, yeah, there's an imbalance here that we're definitely needing to address, and you guys will be addressing it in October. 8 of Wands. This is a very quick, spontaneous course of action where we're like, okay, I need to just say it. I need to just talk about it. And the 8 of Wands is usually very productive, especially being upright. It's usually very clear, concise communication. It usually comes across very well. It's usually received very well for the most part. When that card is upright. It is surrounded by a couple imbalanced cards, but I think that's just talking about the situation that you guys are in. It does look like this conversation will be going decently well, and it looks like you guys are going to be, this situation will be figured out. You guys will be welcomed into figuring out this scenario. And it will get figured out, and I think that it's going to put you in a place of like, oh, why didn't I just figure this out sooner? Why didn't I just say what was on my mind sooner? Why didn't I just ask what I wanted to sooner? So a bit of that energy going on in here. We're also going to take our next deck of cards. We're going to be shuffling these ones to get some more info for you guys. But yeah, wow. Lots of energies here, you guys. Lots of different sort of stuff coming up. So let's see, group 2, love life in October. Wow, you guys, look at this. Would you just look at it? We're talking about how truth needs to come out, honesty needs to come out, and we get the truth card. Like, yes, there's something that I think is on your mind where you're needing to express something. This could be a good thing that you guys feel like you need to express. This could be anxieties that you need to express. This could be asking important questions that have been on your mind for a while, you know. There's something that's been on your mind where we're needing to seek out some truth and have some deep conversations. And then we also have self-doubt. Why are you guys doubting yourselves? Know your worth. October is about really starting to know your worth. And also to gain enough confidence to have these conversations. I think that's a huge thing that you guys are going to be realizing is like, that you do have the strength to handle these scenarios and get through them and come out on the top of it. This is also getting rid of toxic mindsets. Maybe there's a toxic mindset here. Maybe there's a problem that we've been feeling, but we're scared to express it, and it's just been sitting like poison inside of our hearts and our minds, right? And so we're finally needing to express that in order to realize that it was fine this whole time, and we're able to kind of release that, right? And then we also have the card of endurance. So this is something I think you guys have been waiting on for a long time. And I also think that you guys have a lot of stamina and you're able to really just like help a lot of people and give so much of your energy away without realizing how much you're giving away. Like, you've really been holding up this whole thing for a long time. You've really been like helping people out for a long time. And it's kind of like, well, when are you gonna like take a little break for yourself and recuperate your energy, my love? When are we doing that? Okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and shuffle this deck right here too and see some more infos here. So group 2, we have respect coming up. Self-respect, my love. Respect of others, of course, but also self-respect. Do we put others too high on a pedestal and ourselves not high enough? What's the dealio here, guys? The month of October is all about learning more self-respect for you guys. We also have containment. You guys are holding on to something internally. There's something that's bubbling and boiling inside of you guys, and it's just like this card, where we're holding on to something toxic within, and we see it as toxic, but right when we put it out to light and we talk about it with people, all of a sudden it transmutes to something that's like, oh, that wasn't that bad, you know? Maybe it's also friends helping us find more confidence, friends helping us find more self-worth and more like reassurance. Okay, but there's something that you guys have been holding on to internally, containing inside, that it's really time to start talking about it. It's really time to find the answers that you seek or express what you guys have been feeling, okay? So sorry about that. My doorbell just rang, so I'm gonna go grab that. So give me a second. All right, okay. We got that all taken care of and figured out. So from here, we're gonna actually take another deck of cards and we're gonna find out some more. Ooh, look what just wanted to come out. Confusion. There's something, yeah, what's going on in your mind, guys? If you guys have been confused about something, talking about it is probably going to help you guys figure it out greatly. This is actually from a totally different deck that I was picking up these cards from, but this one was just stuck at the bottom, so that clearly wanted to come out for you guys. Something's been going on inside. We're needing to figure something out. I really think friends are gonna help walk you through something this month. Okay, we have you deserve love. Okay. So the self-worth is coming out. You deserve love. You deserve to give yourself love, feel love, enjoy things. And that way your love life is going to move to the next level. We're not going to be experiencing the same sort of kind of more mundane stuff that you guys have been experiencing. It's going to ascend to the next level. Is it going to reach engagement? I don't know. I think that's going to be different for each of you depending on where you're currently at in your love life. But engagement just means that we are feeling more connected to our love life, for example. We're feeling more engaged into it. We're feeling more connected. It can also mean that we're finally reaching the next steps, whether that means that you guys are finally ready to date again, or it means that you guys are finally ready to level up and, you know, it's changing things up. We're finally ready to like level up in some kind of way. So yeah, for you guys in your love life, it definitely looks like it's ascending to the next level. You guys are finally realizing like, oh, I deserve more, I deserve better, and I'm gonna start asking for more and expecting more. You know, I'm not settling for less anymore. You guys are definitely realizing that we're no longer settling. No longer settling, okay? So group 2, what else do we have for group 2 and what they need to know about their love life in October for group 2? Pay attention to the red flags. So yes, guys, yes. I mean, that's quite self-explanatory. If there's certain things that are coming up, don't just bottle it in and hold it in. It's time for us to really express it. And then also, this can also mean that sometimes we just bypass red flags, right? Maybe we're like, oh, that was just like this time, or like, oh, it's fine, you know, we all have bad days or whatever, you know, there's so many excuses that we could like put on it and label it with, right? But like, if you guys feel something, if you guys feel gut instinct, pay attention to it. Don't bottle it up. Don't just sweep it under the rug. It's time to listen to what is coming up, okay? October is about finally listening to that, trusting yourself more. No more self-doubt. No more being like, oh, I'm not going to mention the toxic feelings that I have inside because I might not be right anyway. Like the self-doubt, like feeling like, oh, I'm not worth bringing that up anyway. Like maybe we've been gaslighted in the past and we're scared of bringing stuff up to people because we're like, oh, well, what if it wasn't that big of a deal anyway? And then they just start telling me that I'm crazy for like saying something, right? So maybe you guys are growing out of that and realizing that, yes, you should be paying attention to the red flags. Yes, you should be speaking your mind. You're not crazy for feeling certain ways. We all feel certain ways sometimes. And if somebody isn't mature enough to have a mature conversation with us about it, then maybe we need to pay attention to those red flags and let it go. And this is going to help you guys level up, to expect more, to realize that, yes, you deserve love. You deserve a love that respects you, right? We literally have respect here. It's about respecting yourself in your love life, you guys. So group 2, October is all about respecting yourself so much more, allowing yourself to feel the emotions that you feel rather than suppressing them. So it's no longer repressing what you're feeling, no longer just containing it or sweeping it under the rug or just bottling it inside, you know, and pretending like on the surface, right? Because with this card, it's like we almost pretend on the surface like everything's fine, but then on the inside, it's like bleh. You know, no longer doing that. I know a lot of people get stuck in this situation because there's times that they've been literally gaslighted in the past and somebody's told them that they're crazy for having feelings, you know, which you're not, my love. And I'm going to be here to tell you that you're not crazy for having feelings. We all have feelings, and mature people can sit down and talk about the gnarliest of feelings and not be triggered by it. Usually the people that get triggered by it are the ones that, you know, the problem is actually there and that's why they're getting triggered by it. But the ones that are sitting there being like, oh no, I'm so sorry you feel that way. Like, here, let me reassure you. Let me provide you reassurance. Let me sit down and just give you more love that you deserve. You deserve love. You deserve respect. They'd be there sitting down with you being like, let me respect you more. Let me, you know, if you're feeling this way, let me fix it, right? Instead of somebody who's like, oh my God, you think I'm that way. Like, what? You've been feeling like, what? It's crazy. You know, like that's just not healthy. You know what I mean? So October is about building something more healthy, putting better boundaries up, expecting more for yourself, wanting and demanding more for yourself, demanding more respect, demanding more engagement from the people that are around you. You know, if they're not giving you enough attention or respect or love or reassurance, endurance, right? Maybe they're flighty. Maybe we need more endurance in our life. You guys are really good at enduring things, it looks like, but are the people that you're with, are they good at enduring it? You know, maybe we need to work on our endurance with ourself and our self-respect and meaning what we say, really meaning what we say, and holding others accountable to what they say. This is what October is all about. It is time to do all of that, you guys. Whoo! This is getting a deep reading, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to take our zodiac sign dice. We're going to roll 3 times to get the top 3 zodiac signs that are going to be the most prominent for you guys, most likely in the month of October. So let's see what comes up. This could be somebody's sun, moon, or rising. So we have Capricorn as a possibility for you guys. We have Scorpio coming up. So Capricorn, Scorpio energy, and Libra energy. Capricorn, Scorpio, and Libra energy as the most likely signs. Again, this could be somebody's sun, moon, or rising. It could be a reflection of your own. And if it isn't, then that's fine. I do notice Astro Dice is usually very accurate for you guys, but again, it is a general reading. So sometimes, yeah. But with that being said, let's go ahead and roll all these together to get any last info. So we have the moon in Aquarius in the 3rd house of Gemini. So the moon is associated with Cancer. We have more Aquarius energy and then 3rd house Gemini energy. So the moon being in Aquarius, this is time for us to talk about things that really matter. This is about being more humanitarian to yourself, a lot more self-respect. This is also, this is just about like, this is what's on my mind, speaking about your emotions. You know, it might feel a little awkward. Aquarius is usually decently awkward about speaking about emotions. So when the moon is in Aquarius, it's kind of like, I don't know. But like, this is us logically filtering our emotions in a more logical way and realizing that it is logical to feel the way that you feel. There are reasons behind the way that you feel, and if you can't find reassurance, or if somebody doesn't respect you for that, or if they put you down for that, then that's not healthy. That's not good, right? 3rd house is all about communication. It's time to really communicate your emotions and get to people on the same wavelength. Get you and this person on the same wavelength. Help them understand you. And if they don't, if there's no respect, then just close that door. Expect better for yourself. You deserve love, my love. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with really anyone. It's what do you put up with and what do you deserve? Okay? No more containing your emotions, because when they fester inside of us, it creates toxicity in us in so many ways, my love. So many ways. So you deserve better. You deserve love. You deserve to find respect and expect more for yourself. Okay? It's time to express emotions. Moon in the 3rd house. Let's start talking about it, guys. Let's realize that we are fully valid for feeling the way that we feel. Don't feel alienated about the way that you feel, my love, okay? So that is what we're seeing for you guys. Group number 2. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, group number 3. If you guys chose this pile, this is going to be your reading, so I'll top right into it. All right, so group number 3, we have the 5 of Wands, Ace of Crystals, Serenity, which is the Hermit being reversed. We have the 8 of Crystals, and then the Sun right here. So, whoo, baby. Overall, the fact that the Sun is even in this tarot card reading illuminates everything. So I think the month of October in regards to your love life is going to feel very good, very authentic, okay? There is something that you guys are saying yes to. Ace of Crystals means like a solidifying of something. There's something that you guys are solidifying, maybe a plan that you're solidifying in your love life with you and your partner, or maybe you're saying yes to more of a commitment with somebody. There's something going on here where it's just like we're solidifying something. Something's like starting new, a new venture, something along the lines of that. Five of Wands can mean that there might be some sort of like conflict, but not necessarily in the conflict that is just like crazy or gnarly or anything like that. This is usually a really productive, more constructive conflict. So there could be a more constructive, this could be internal, or this could be with another person. There could be an internal, like, do I do this or do I do that? Or like maybe with regards to a new beginning that you desire, or like a new venture that you guys want to start, there might be some sort of like, I need to kind of figure this part out of my life before I take this step, or I need to kind of like hash this out, or maybe you need to have some important conversations in order to say yes to something. Or again, it could be an internal conflict of something that you're going through mentally, internally, and you're like, do I really fully move forward in this new beginning? Do I fully like come out here and take this new path? Or what do I do? You know, it's like this internal battle of like, do I make the first move, for example? Because Ace of Crystals can talk about something that's more physical. So do I make the first move? Do I wait for the other person to do it? Do I do it? What do I do, right? You know, it could be this sort of kind of struggle that we're having, but it looks like it's you guys that need to kind of come out a little bit more, because the Hermit is being reversed, and this talks about that maybe we've been kind of hiding in a cave with something that we've been maybe thinking about or wanting or desiring or moving forward on, or maybe we've just been like, you know, waiting on something. Hermit being reversed is like we're coming out with something. Something new is coming and being brought to the surface. We're revealing something or figuring something out. Again, if we're like having some sort of figuring something out, we're solidifying it in October, and then we're able to move forward about it and actually put more energy towards actually building that, because Eight of Crystals talks about putting effort towards something, building something, making something happen, taking action on something. So this new beginning, we're then taking action on it, and we're feeling really good and excited about it. The Sun card, we're feeling super good, super stoked, but there's definitely some sort of like thing that we're sort of either internally battling ourselves, like, how do I figure this out? Or it's like a life situation that might be stopping you from doing something that you desire to do in your love life. Maybe like take a trip, or maybe like take action in a new way, or do something new with somebody, right? Maybe we're still having to figure some stuff out. Or maybe you and this person, if you guys are in a relationship, maybe you and your partner really both want a new beginning of some kind, or to plan something together, but maybe both of you guys have different ideas on what that will look like, right? And so we're kind of needing to figure it out and fully express what we desire, and then start building it, start working towards it. I really think that you guys will have it all figured out within the month of October. It looks like it's really solidifying and getting figured out in October, at least the communication battle side of it. The communication side of it, we're figuring it out, and we're making a solid idea here where we're able to take physical action towards this new idea, and it's looking real bright, real sunny. There's a lot of positivity around this, and a lot of authenticity, and a lot of good promise and potential here when the Sun card is out next to the Eight of Crystals. Like, this just means that whatever we're working towards is building something super bright in our future, something that's super authentic, something that is like a brand new beginning that we're like, ooh, baby, that's exciting. Like, oh, that feels good. So this is all looking like super great so far. So pile 3, ooh la la. Also interesting that you guys chose adventuring. This connects with the heart chakra. It balances out the heart chakra. So you guys are really figuring out something in regards to your love life, where you're figuring out the balance of it. And this also deals with prosperity. So there might be an investment that we're making in our love life, Ace of Crystals and Eight of Crystals. There could be some sort of investment that we're making in ourselves, in our love life, something along the lines of that, that is going to build a lot more abundance in your love life. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take our next deck of cards, and let's see what else we get for you guys. So group 3, let's see what else we get for group 3, October love life. For group 3, what other cards do we have? do you guys doubt in yourself? Are you guys like scared of rejection by any means? Or are you guys scared of, maybe you doubt your abilities on something? Or if you guys have been like debating on making the first move or taking physical action, maybe you guys are like, oh, I'm scared of being rejected, or I'm scared of like, it's like, it's like I have such a good idea, but what if it ends up going like really badly, right? Or this could deal for some of you guys with like being honest about something that you guys are going through and you're like, I want it to go good, but blah, right? This deals with some like internal fears of rejection or fears of not being accepted. Maybe fears that you aren't good enough. So I think that you guys are really building yourself up this month. Really, really building yourself up and realizing that you are worth it. You have that potential. We're finally working on it and moving towards it. And it's going to feel very bright and very good. Lots of validation happening in October. Lots of reassurance, lots of solidifying something, deeply solidifying it. We have light coming up, which reminds me of the sun card so much, you guys. Things are going to be illuminated deeper, like either somebody's going to express something super deep to you, or you guys are going to get the confidence to express something super deep. There's something that you guys have been like withholding. I think that you guys have been holding yourselves back a little bit in your love life. There's something that you're holding inside, and it's kind of like causing a little bit of a conflict here of like, do I say it or do I not? Do I say it or do I not? What if I get rejected? What if this person doesn't feel the same way? What if I don't get accepted, right? Guys, you're going to be illuminating it. It's going to come to light. There's deeper conversations that are being had. You're going to be so much more expressive in October. And it looks like if you are like seeing another person, they're going to be a lot more expressive too. So let's see. Anything else for a group 3 with this deck? Okay. We have make. Oh, guys, yeah, you're totally moving towards something. You're building something. This is exactly like the 8 of Pentacles card or 8 of Crystals that we had right here. This talks about putting your energy towards something slowly, like inching towards something. So I think that you guys have been like slowly building something up, slowly building up your confidence to like, boom, say what you really mean or do what you really want to do, or to really truly express deeper things, right? You've been like slowly like da-da-da-da-da-da. In October, it is popping off, totally popping off, okay? Ooh la la. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and take this deck right here. Let's see what else we get for you guys. Group 3 Guardian. Yeah, you're being watched over, you're being protected, don't worry about it. Okay? Guardian, you will be accepted. Some of you guys, this could deal with parents, guardian, right? So this could deal with your parents in some kind of way. Guardian can also just mean that your guides are looking out for you. They have your back. They're like, yes, I got you. You're good. You're good. We have the respect card coming out. So if you self-doubt, time to build some self-respect. Also respecting your emotions and being like, my emotions are valid and I'm not, you can't get rejected for feeling emotions, right? Like, this is just who you are. Let's respect yourself, your emotions, the way that you feel. It's going to be really important in October for you guys. Let's see what else we get. We have incubation. So something's brewing, something is starting in manifestation. There's been something that you guys have been wanting to create and manifest. Ace of Crystals, manifestation, the 8 of Crystals. All of those cards talk about bringing something, solidifying something into the material world that we've been thinking about. So there's something that's on your mind that you've been thinking about. This could be emotional things that are on your mind, actions you want to take in your love life that have been on your mind, a direction that you want to go in, something that you want to create, okay, in your love life. So the manifestation card coming up, October is the month for finally look at writing it down, making it solidified, putting it out in the world, communicating it. Instead of it just being in your head, it's time to speak it, communicate it. That's why you have the scroll and the pen. This talks about communicating it, saying it. Okay? And then by saying it, it's going to start the creation of it. Literally. By speaking it out loud, and you know, claiming what you want, all of a sudden it's going to solidify and go in a really great direction, you guys. Like the Sun card right here talks about acceptance, moving forward, the fact that we have you're going to be making it happen. Okay, incubation, you're literally planting the seed of something. Some of you guys, this could talk about getting pregnant, Ace of Crystals, starting a new thing, right? So this could talk about getting pregnant for some of you guys, or it could talk about just starting a new phase. You know, like finally talking about something that you desire, and then we're building it, eight of crystals, and then incubation. It's like, it's brewing now. You've put the pie in the oven, and now it is baking, my love. Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and take this last deck for you guys to get any last info on this reading for you guys. So group 3, what other messages do we have for group 3 for the month of October for their love life? Woo, okay, we have let go of control issues. Okay, let the outcome be what it is. We don't need to control other people's reactions to it. You know, release self-doubt. As long as you're confident in yourself and your emotions, that's all that matters at the end of the day anyway, my love. So, yeah. Let's just love ourselves and love who we are and just be who you are. Okay? Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. You can bring it up, just, you know, allow it to, like, don't get triggered by other people's opinions or other people's desires, wants, and needs. Let go of control issues. Maybe there's something that we're needing to talk about, or something we have been talking about with our partner or with somebody or whatever, and we've been trying to really control this situation. We've been trying to, there's an internal conflict, but if we're just honest, if we just open up and say what we're honestly feeling and where this thing is actually coming from, then we're better understood, you know, and stop trying to maybe control. Just be who you are and just put it out there, right? I think the message here is just to be who you are, be authentic, put it all out there so that people can understand you without the fear of rejection. And like, let it unfold from there. See what happens. And look at, we got the manifestation and the Sun card. Like, all of this is going to turn out great, you guys, in the end. We have retreat being reversed. So it's time to come to light about something with retreat being reversed. No longer are we retreating and receding what we really desire. We're not backing out on it anymore, guys. It's time to move forward on it. Then we also had the healing family issues card. Wow. Maybe this is something you guys have learned from your family, or maybe there's something around your family that's been stopping you from doing what you really want to do. There's something here that might deal with family, that maybe your family has their own opinions on your love life, and we're needing to let go, not necessarily allow your family to have what they want, but let go of trying to control what they think and just be you. Be you, do what you want, but don't control what they think either. If you don't want them to control you, then you shouldn't have to control them either. Let them sit with their opinions and you go out and do you, right? So that's all fine. Then we also have keep an open mind. So your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Cool. Also with this, I'm thinking about keep an open mind. So if you and your partner have been having like disagreements, if you guys have a partner, or this again could be internal, whatever the case may be, but kind of getting a message here, if you guys have a partner, keep an open mind and really listen to them, because the best outcome might be different than what you really think it is. The best outcome might be some like compromise. But again, be you, do you, and see how this all unfolds. It might unfold better than you think, okay? which it is going to. Okay, we have the Sun card. But this is about really being your authentic self and not letting family opinions stop you, nor trying to control or change their opinions. Like, let them live with their opinions. The message here is really let them live with their opinions, but also live the life that you want to live. Allow both. Okay, so that is what we're seeing here. We're also going to take our zodiac sign dice. We're going to take this one, roll it 3 times to get the top 3 zodiac signs that are most likely going to be the most prominent in the month of October for you guys. This could be somebody's sun, moon, or rising. So let's see what comes up. We have Sagittarius coming up. So Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising. We have Aries, sun, moon, or rising. Lots of fire. And Leo. Wow, we have all the fire signs in the month of October for you guys. It's gonna be a fiery month. My goodness. All right. I see you. Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and take all the dice now, roll them to get any last info. All right, so we have Neptune being in Aries in the 6th house. Yeah, we're healing some stuff, that's for sure. There's something that you guys have been fantasizing about, and it's time to take action on it. Neptune and Aries, it's time to figure out how to make that a solidified thing that we're doing, manifest it materially, 6th house, right? This is also about healing certain stuff. Maybe we feel like we're stepping into something too soon, and maybe your family has opinions on stepping into something too soon, or maybe your family has opinions in other aspects of your love life, and maybe what you really desire and what you really want to take action on, we need to start to feel more confident in that, right? This is about building that confidence and following what your dreams are, taking action towards that. You're here to make your own mistakes, my love. Your family might be trying to protect you from making mistakes, but you're here to make your own mistakes. You're a unique individual, and we only learn by making mistakes. So here we go, you guys. And sometimes the most valuable lessons come through the hardest of times. So yes, and it's what makes you grow into your own unique individual, so it ends up being amazing. But I think that there's a fog or a little bit of a confusion around solidifying something. Maybe we're like nervous about something, but we're also fantasizing so deeply about something. And it's time to just take action towards it. Time to really solidify it and do it. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys. Group number 3. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, so group number 4, if you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading. So let's hop right into it. Ooh la la! So group number 4, we have the Lovers, 10 of Crystals, we have the Star being reversed, we have the Hierophant, and then Awakening, which is like the Judgment card in traditional tarot. So, woo, you guys, this is looking super positive. I mean, Lovers next to the 10 of Crystals. This is super, super good. This is like a heightened level of commitment. This can mean that we're feeling just very positive. We're feeling like very fulfilled in multiple aspects here. And things are just going on a very good route. Like, this is just so good. The Star being reversed is like we're not maybe like fully a too good to be true feeling. Because the Star is like super hopeful. It's this rebirth. It's this beautiful just like shedding of old stuff. So maybe there's like this slight worry is like, is something gonna happen soon that makes this high not so good anymore? Like, what's gonna happen? But honestly, the Hierophant is like, no, this is your gift. I'm solidifying this for you. This is great. This is everything. The Star, yeah, it just provides the sense of like, is this too good to be true? Is this like, what is this? Because this all looks just way too good. So if you guys have been in this situation where things have been just going super well to the point where you're like, huh? Is this real? It is. And the Hierophant's here to tell you, yes, it's solidifying. Like, this is what it is. This is what it is. Hierophant is something that's of higher commitment. It's something that's a spiritual connection. It's something of higher learning too. And the Awakening here, it's like we're shedding old patterns, we're shedding old stuff. Maybe you guys have just recently maybe got over a harder time, and now all of a sudden, like for the past little bit, it's like whatever you guys have been now experiencing in your love life is just so vastly different from what you're maybe used to. It's so vastly like good. it might catch you off guard, to be honest. It might catch you off guard. But things are happening in divine timing. And even if you aren't experiencing this quite yet, I think that you're about to experience something that's just very fulfilling. Or this could just also be spirit promising you that if you have been experiencing a hard time, because some of you guys might still be in this star reversed sort of energy where it's kind of like waiting for something good to happen, waiting for a new beginning. The star is the card that comes after the Tower, right? So it comes after we have this crazy, like, hard experience, right? I'm also noticing that my cards are a little, there's a card that didn't belong in this pile right here. But you finally got out of something negative in your recent past, or maybe just recently. Again, it is a general reading, so I'm pointing out all the different things. If you guys have been experiencing like a lack of hope in your love life previously or currently, good times are 100% coming. You will realize that all of your Tower moments, all of your hard times were so worth it because it's bringing you something amazing. Like the Lovers and the Hierophant talks about marriage, you guys. Like these two cards are like full marriage. 10 of Crystals is like happiest time where you get everything you could have ever wanted. Like this usually talks about having a family. Like look at, they even have like pets on this card. You know, this is something that's very solid and it's like lifetime sort of stuff. This is super committed, super committed. Hierophant and 10 of Crystals, uber committed. Okay, something that's super authentic, something where two people truly accept themselves and they don't try to change each other because there's nothing that they desire to change about each other. They just love each other unconditionally for who they already are. You know, we're releasing judgment. We're releasing like the need to wear a false mask around people. If you guys felt like before, maybe we needed to wear a false mask in our relationships. Maybe we needed to like try to put our best foot forward. Maybe you guys are finally learning how to be fully authentic. And maybe that's also why Star is being reversed, because maybe if you guys have just started a new relationship, so some of you guys who listen to this pile might have just begun a new relationship and maybe it's been hard for you to kind of take down all of your walls because maybe we've been hurt in the past. And so we're trying to like put our best foot forward, be our best self, not trying to stir the pot. We're trying to just like be the best we can. It also looks like you guys are slowly becoming much more comfortable to be fully authentic. Judgment, that means we're totally ready to take off all of our falsities, all of our false masks, and we're ready to be judged for who we really are. We're ready to just be who we are and find somebody who truly accepts us for who we are. And the Star being reversed, it's like the Star upright talks about we're fully authentic. We're ready to just fully be in the nude, basically, you know? And I mean that more metaphorically than literally, because that's kind of like, you know, we try to like hide our imperfections. We try to hide our insecurities when we first start seeing somebody. This is like, we're finally like, let's just be me. And let's see if this person loves me for me, because I'm done trying to like put my best foot forward all the time. It's always good to like try your best, right? That's always a positive thing. But I mean in the way of where we're like, I'm trying to hide my insecurities. I'm trying to hide any like bad feelings that I get. I'm trying to like hide my sad days and only pretend that it's only good and fairies all the time. You know what I mean? Like, this is about you guys opening up to be fully like, this is my mind. This is all of me. This is what I think. This is what I feel. This is my life. This is what I experience. Like, let's just fully hop into each other's experience and be fully authentic. So if you guys have been wanting to come out into more of an authentic self, it looks like October is the month of like, I'm being fully authentic and I'm also being fully accepted for that. And you're realizing the greater dynamics of you and your partner, or you are finally ready. Like if you guys don't have a partner and you guys are still single, you're finally ready to have that full dynamic, that full spectrum of color, rather than just trying to be your best all the time and like lack of authenticity. Because even the Lovers talks about being authentic. The Lovers, this card actually talks about authenticity. Star talks about authenticity. Judgment or Awakening talks about authenticity. So it's almost like you guys are up leveling to this new level of being fully you. Also, the Hierophant does talk about authenticity too, because it talks about society's standards, what people expect of you, right? What people expect you to be like. You know, sometimes when we're in a relationship, we're like, I can't fart around this person. I can't like use the bathroom around this person, you know, and then we get all like bloated and we're like, you know, but we're still trying to hide that too. So this is those moments when you're like, I'm just gonna be me. And if they don't like me for me, then just like, I don't want it. I think you guys are up leveling this. I think that you guys are getting more comfortable with somebody. I think that you guys are getting more comfortable being yourself, getting more comfortable getting to know somebody else on that deeper level, and finally feeling ready to just like have that all instead of surface level stuff. It's like, woo, we don't want that no more. We want the deep, deep, okay? And that's what's manifesting. So if you guys are still single, you are manifesting that exact thing right now, okay, guys? That is absolutely coming. If you guys are already in a relationship, this is taking the next step, and this is going to turn out very, very well. It looks like something's getting solidified to a deeper level. It looks like you guys are heading towards something that's forever, okay? This looks very promising, okay? Whew. So with that being said, group 4, let's go ahead and take our next set of cards and let's see what else we get for you guys here. So group number 4, love life in October. October love life for group 4. We have fear. Okay, so if you guys have had fears about being fully authentic, about showing your deepest fears, about showing your insecurities, this is what we're facing and overcoming in October. I feel like putting that card up here. Okay, let's see what else we get for you guys. Okay, this one's feeling like it wants to come out, so let's see. Oh, look at that! We're getting tied up with someone. Ooh la la! We're getting a deeper connection. And look at, they're like interconnected. You're becoming interconnected with somebody rather than surface level, I just see you, you see me. Interlaced. You're becoming one with this person. I think that if you guys are in a relationship, you're getting much deeper with each other to the point where there's like almost no separation between you two. If you guys are not in a relationship yet, I think that you're manifesting something that is going to be that deep, and that you're desiring something that's a lot deeper rather than the surface level kind of thing. So let's see what else we got. Group 4. All right. There's always, every reading, there's always one card that falls on the floor. That's so funny. We have freedom. Ooh, yeah. So allowing somebody to be fully free themselves, and also accepting you for being fully free. It's time to liberate yourself away from the other stuff. I'm also going to try to pick up this card off the floor. Okay. Then we have the card of light, which talks about authenticity. Again, we have so many cards here talking about authenticity. So you guys are really, really, really ready for that. That is going to be the thing that you guys are mostly dealing with in October is accepting yourself for your full authenticity and revealing that to your partner or to the outer world. Okay? This one's been coming up for a lot of piles so far. Self-doubt. Knowing your worth, no longer seeing yourself as this. Let me focus on that. No longer seeing yourself as this, getting rid of these and accepting yourself for these, right? Because we all have them. We all have the bleh that's like hiding underneath. We all have it, okay? But knowing that you're still worthy no matter what, you're still this. Of course, we all have a little bit of that inside, but it's accepting this, okay? And knowing that it doesn't affect your worth. You are completely worthy, and yes, we learn and grow, and that's the beauty of life. And it's about finding somebody who wants to learn and grow with you, right? Let's see what else we get. So, group 4. More about group 4's October love life. Okay, you guys are manifesting stuff. We also have respect. That's been coming up a lot lately too. So, the respect card, this is respecting yourself enough to be fully authentic, accepting yourself enough to be fully authentic. We also have the manifestation card. So yeah, you guys are really starting to get in alignment with your deepest desires. I also need to sneeze, hold on. But yeah, you guys are finally claiming what it is that you desire and not settling for anything less. So those manifestations, guys, whatever you've been desiring, that's flowing in, baby. It's coming in October. Incubation, so we're starting something. There's a beginning happening here. What the things that we're wanting to create are starting. They're initiating. They're starting to grow. Okay, this can also talk about pregnancies. We had this come up for another pile as well. So for some of you guys, it can also mean that. Also, sometimes like the Lovers and 10 of Crystals can also mean that too, or it could just mean that we're moving forward towards that. You know, sometimes romance creates babies, right? So again, if we're not looking for that, just be cautious this month. But it does look like, regardless if this doesn't mean actual pregnancies and babies, this can also just talk about that whatever we're desiring to begin to manifest in our love life is actually beginning. The seed is there, it's actually starting to grow, and we're growing more into our higher self here, because this is all talking about that authenticity. So we're finally growing into the person that we really desire to be. So with that being said, let's see what else we get for you guys. So any last cards here for group 4? Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So this doesn't necessarily mean engagement for everybody. Absolutely. It could mean that for some of you guys. It is a general reading though, but this just could mean that you're making the next step with your partner, taking the next step. And this can mean multiple different things. Taking the next step could be talking about having babies. It could be getting married. It could be getting engaged. It could be becoming boyfriend and girlfriend, going from the dating stage to becoming official. This can mean so many different things. Like, it could be moving in with your partner. This could be just expecting a higher level of caliber in your relationships, for example, expecting more from yourself and from the other person. It's just up-leveling what you deserve and what you expect and what you deserve, right? It's also being more connected to, right? Because we're talking about being more connected with your partner. Engagement, more connected, more engaged in your love life. So there's going to be a lot more probably time focused on your love life in the month of October as well. We're being more engaged into it. We're doing more. We're taking more actions. We're putting more effort in towards our love life. Retreat being reversed. This came up for another group too. This talks about like we're no longer retreating. We're coming more out. And so in terms of this, it's like, rather than retreating from your relationship, rather than spending time away, we're again being more engaged in our love life. We're more connected to our love life, putting more time and effort towards it. Let's try to get one more card here, and then we'll move on to the Astro Dice. So there we go. Cool. So we have playfulness, you guys. All right, all right. So to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, you guys. Sometimes we're like super nervous around somebody, and so, you know, we can express it through being more playful. We can lighten the air by, and like not making it so serious, and we can just have fun with it, right? So there's gonna be a lot more playfulness, being a lot more authentic with like, just the way you feel and everything, and it's just like enjoying that moment more, having more playful fun, right? And if there is something like serious that we like need to talking about it maybe in a playful manner. Maybe you're gonna notice your partner like being a lot more like playful and joking, maybe about your guys' future or things that you want to create together or whatever, you know what I mean? There's a lot more fun, a lot more playfulness, a lot more romance that's kind of brewing here. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take our zodiac sign dice. We're gonna roll it 3 times to get the top 3 zodiac signs that are gonna be most likely the most prominent in your love life in October. So let's see, this could be somebody's sun, moon, or rising, okay? So we have Aries way over here. So Aries came out. We have Gemini energy coming out here. Aries, Gemini energy, and Libra energy. So Aries, Gemini, and Libra energy for the month of October for you guys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take all of these now and roll them one last time to get any last info. All right, we have Scorpio that wants to come out. I don't know why I felt like rolling them that way today, but that's what we did. So we have Uranus in Scorpio in the 12th house, your subconscious stuff that we try to hide. It's time to be a little bit more random. You know, I think that some random stuff is going to come up that's like not really expected. And it's like you guys also feeling like some random, maybe subconscious things that were like, you know what, let's just like be a little bit more open about what I think. Let's be a little bit more random here about like, because maybe we're like trying to be super like whatever, but there could be some like unpredictable stuff coming up. And I do think it's going to come out in an exciting way. This could be also unpredictable romance coming in. So like maybe our partner might surprise us in some kind of way, or they might surprise you mentally. So in conversation, they might say something that you were not expecting. You're like, oh my goodness, spicy. Because Scorpio is usually decently spicy, you know what I mean? So there could be something like that coming in. I do see this happening in like kind of a playful way, but it's also you guys kind of wanting to be a little bit more authentic, because there is a secretive side. 12th house talks about secrets. Scorpio is a super secretive, more private type of zodiac sign, right? And Uranus is something that's very like unpredictable. And so there's maybe certain things that we're just kind of like ready to open up about, and it might come out in a really unpredictable way, because there's just gonna be like random moments that are gonna pop up where we get the opportunity to be like, well, you know what, da-da-da-da-da about my past, and da-da-da-da-da about this, and like this is what I think about this. There's gonna be, I think, like some sort of unexpected opportunities to really open up more and get a little bit more deeper and really start to face your internal self a little bit more, and the parts of yourself that you might desire to keep secret, we're now kind of facing and wanting to shed some light on. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys, group number 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future, and if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. All right, so group number 5, if you guys chose this pile, this is going to be your reading, so let's hop right into it. Wow, okay, so group 5, we have the 9 of Crystals, Ace of Wands, 4 of Swords, 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and Starseed. Lots of wand cards, you guys, my goodness. Okay, so a couple of different things that I'm feeling off the bat is that you guys do not settle for anything less than what you deserve. I feel like there's this energy where you guys are like kind of waiting, and you guys don't really mind waiting for something that is going to be worth your time. The 9 of Crystals usually signifies somebody who is single, somebody who is also has a lot of confidence and has done a lot for themselves, has done a lot of inner work, things like that. And the Ace of Wands is kind of like, we're looking for a new beginning. We're looking for, there's like something inspiring, and we're waiting for something that's inspiring, and we're not going to chase something that's not inspiring to us, right? But I'm getting the feeling that most of you guys who chose this pile are single. If you guys are in a relationship, this can also just mean that we are really just enjoying our own time and like really building up our own confidence, working on ourselves, doing stuff that we enjoy. Like that's just like the focus right now. The focus is a lot more on you and what you desire. That's kind of like the big theme right now, is you and what you desire. And so if you're single, you're probably thinking about, what do I desire in my love life? I'm not going to settle for anything less. If you guys are in a relationship, it's like you're really more focused on you. And I think you garner maybe a lot of respect from your partner because of that. But yeah, what I'm really seeing here, you guys, is that there's just this like okayness of doing things on your own and waiting for the right thing. The 4 of Swords also talks about this sort of waiting kind of energy. We're just relaxing, doing our own thing in your guys' love life right now, kind of just feeling yourself out, doing your own ish, right? And the 6 of Wands, this talks about the fact that you guys, you think highly of yourself, and I think that you desire somebody who also sees that in you and respects that in you. And this could also mean that in the month of October, you're also going to receive some like unexpected like thank you or recognition. Also with the 7 of Wands, this is kind of shooing away anything that does not align with you. 7 of Wands, we're kind of like fending off. There could be people reaching out to you, for example, especially if you're single. I think that there's going to be a lot of admirers, a lot of people that want your time and your attention. And you're kind of there just like, I don't have time for this. I don't want this. And I don't know. Like, No. There's a lot of no's here happening in October in your guys' love life, okay? There's a lot of like you waiting and being like, no. It's kind of like you are on your throne and all these suitors are like coming up to you and you're just like, next, you know? And again, if you guys are in a relationship, this could just mean that your partner is going to give you some sort of praise, but you're kind of still like not focused on your love life. So when your partner kind of maybe wants your attention, you're a little bit more like, no, I'm really busy right now. Like, no, I'm really focused on this right now. I'm really like, and it doesn't mean that you don't want to spend time with your partner, but I'm just really feeling a lot more self-focused when I'm looking at this pile. There's a lot more like, you know, unless you do something that's going to really excite me and really make me feel good, then I'll take my time away and go and do it. But, you know, I'm not just going to like sit and watch TV or like, you know, that kind of stuff. It's like you guys are kind of busy and more, there's a lot of desires that you guys have and a lot of dreams. There's an inspiration, Ace of Wands. There's something that you guys, I think, are more focused on and more chasing after, okay? And yeah, not wanting to settle for something less. It's like we're wanting more right now. We are wanting something maybe slightly different. We're wanting a new spark. We're wanting something that that lightens up our attention, lightens up our eyes, lightens up our aura. You know, we're wanting something that really lights us up. And we're not wanting to settle for anything less. And Starseed right here, I believe that this one is the Fool. Yeah, that one is the Fool in Tarot. So we're looking for like a new thing. We're wanting something we're like on a new journey. And if you guys are in a relationship, it's like you guys are very focused on this new sort of maybe inspiration that you're going after. And, you know, you probably still love your partner, but your focus right now is not necessarily on your love life. You're wanting to spend a lot of your time on this sort of new thing that you're wanting to manifest. It could be in terms of career. It could be a project that you guys are working on, whatever the case may be, but your focus is somewhere else. Again, if you guys are not in a relationship and you're single, I do see October as a little bit more of that single time and more focused on you and kind of like, what do I want, and seeking that out. But you're kind of almost not even seeking it. You're kind of waiting till it comes to you, and it's kind of like, nope, waiting for the right one, but doing my thing, going out, doing this, doing that, and just waiting for the moment where that arrives. I feel like you are not like super nervous about seeking it. You're not like super desiring it and craving it, but it's like, yeah, I'll take it if it's the right thing. Okay, so let's see what else we get for you guys, for your guys' love life in October. So my Howlite group 5, love life in October. For group 5, look at this, we're barely getting any cards for you guys. Like nothing's coming out yet. So yeah, it's like the focus isn't fully there. So we have trust here. Some of you guys might have some trust issues that we're working on. Or we just trust and know that it's going to come at the right time, and we just trust and know that the right person is going to be there, or we just trust and know that our partner is going to wait for us while we work on our own other endeavors and projects. Like there's a lot of just like, I have faith, I'm not too worried about it. Like there's this energy of like, I have faith, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about my love life, you know? Let's see what else we get for you guys. Group 5 for October. Look at this. It's like taking us forever to shuffle these cards and get something. Like, let's get a... There we go. We have support. So if you guys are in a relationship, I think that, you know, your spouse or partner is, you know, more like they're okay waiting. They're good. They're here for you. They got you. They understand that you're doing your own thing right now. If you guys are single, I think that you feel already so secure in yourself that you're not like, you don't need anything. You're not needing a partner, or you're not needing love. You just feel pretty secure on your own. Okay, let's see what else we can get. We're going to shuffle these cards right here. Let's see, group 5, October love life. Yeah, I mean, you guys are already pretty fulfilled on your own, and you're looking for somebody else who can fit that cup. somebody else who's already fully fulfilled, somebody that you don't need to inspire or change or be the missing piece for. You're a filled cup and you're looking for another filled cup. And also, if you guys are in a relationship, you're chasing your own desires and dreams. You're chasing your own fulfillment. And so maybe you're not super focused on your love life right now because that's already kind of taken care of. You already got that. And now maybe you're focused on work or other things, right? So yeah, it's like, you guys got it. You guys are solid. All right. And it doesn't mean that, like, if you always put no effort towards your love life, of course, like, you can end up losing it, right? But I think that you guys, yeah, I think that you guys know that, right? So we can't just ignore our love life. We have to put energy towards it, and that's what we get out, right? But it does look like your focus is a little bit more on another project or something right now. Okay, we also have Alchemist. You guys are in the process of creating. That's for sure, Alchemist. We're in the process of creating. This also means that you guys have everything that you need right now to create what you desire, and you're waiting for somebody else who has it all. You have it all, and you're waiting for the other person who has it all. Or again, you're working on being very creative. This is just a very creative card. Okay? I feel like there's another message underlying here. There's like a whole passion that's just calling you right now. A creative energy that you guys are really being called towards. We also have banishment. You hear me saying no. What was I saying? You guys are saying no to a lot of people this month. Like, no, I don't have time for this. Or being like, no, you're not it. I don't want that. Like, no, next. Thank you, next. No, nope, nope, nope. You know, you're really respecting your time in the month of October, and you're not wasting it with people that you know aren't gonna like fit the bill for you. It's kind of like you either are it or you're not. The first sign of like not it, you're kind of just like, nope. That's what that is looking like right there. Okay, we could also be, yeah, we also have dedication. So I think that you guys are very focused on, for example, that creative thing that's really calling you right now. You're very dedicated towards that right now. Okay, there's like a calling that you have that's just what it is. And I think that you're also waiting for something that makes you feel like you want to be dedicated, because I don't think you felt that feeling in a little bit, especially if you're single, right? There's not that feeling of desiring to be dedicated. And so you're waiting for like, you know, that right feeling to come up. And if you guys are in a relationship, again, you're just very dedicated towards more of your creative projects right now than anything else. So we're going to take this last deck, we're going to shuffle this one, and then we'll move on to the Astro dice. Okay, so we have give your relationship a chance. So Spirit wants you to know, like, work on your partnership. If you guys are in a relationship, you do need to also focus on your partner as well. You can't just be 100% out on your own. Otherwise, of course, like I was saying earlier, so I think that's just a message from Spirit being like, you also have to put a little bit of effort towards your partnership if you want that to last, right? This can also be about, there could be somebody that really wants to give their all to you, and so it's about you either accepting that or not. You're either going to say no or you're going to dedicate to it this month, because somebody is going to be there's somebody who has interest in you, my love, if you're single. Or again, if you're not single, your partner really wants to spend time with you, and you're either going to say no or yes. Okay, but this is being like, please say yes. If you guys are single, I do think you're going to have an opportunity to say yes or no to somebody. There's somebody who I think really wants to be with you. Okay, then we also have love yourself first. That's like, that is a card that fits you guys very well. I think that you guys are a lot more focused inwards right now. And I think that's also why a lot of people are very attracted to you, is because you know what you want, you know what you deserve, and you don't settle for less. And I think it's like a lot of people are finding that very attractive. Just like what it says at the bottom of the card, actually. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So yes, that's exactly what we're dealing with here. Let's try to get one more card for you guys. Group 5, love life in October. I'm really feeling this one. Express your love. Yeah, my love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So really, we do need to put a little bit of effort if we really want it to happen. But again, if you guys are single and just really not focused on it, then there's your answer. But, you know, if you guys are wanting to create it or sustain it, it's time to express it. Or maybe you're just trying to express it and put more effort in towards growing yourself, loving yourself, putting more effort towards you. Because if you're single and you're really feeling like you need that right now, then that's just what you need, right? So let's go ahead and roll the zodiac sign dice. We're going to roll it 3 times to get the top 3 zodiac signs that are going to be most likely the most prominent in the month of October for you guys. This could be somebody's sun, moon, or rising. So let's see what we get. We have Cancer coming up. We have Pisces coming up, lots of water sign energy. We have Cancer coming up again. And Aries coming up. So let's go ahead now and roll all these together to get any last info for you guys. Those were our top 3 zodiac signs that are most likely going to be the most prominent. So let's see any last info we get for you guys. All right, so we have Leo. We have the North Node in Leo in the 10th. A lot of self-focus, you guys, and more about your own destiny. You're probably very focused on your career right now, very focused on what you desire. Leo is more about you and your trajectory. What do I want? What is your destiny going to look like? What do you want your future to look like, North Node? That's your destiny, your future, things like that. I think that you're very focused right now on building something more along the lines of a project or attaining something that you really desire. This is a pretty big desire though. 10th house is usually your big desires, and they usually deal with career a lot of the times. And things like that. So there is some sort of like calling that I think you guys have right now in regards to your career. And you're wanting somebody who also is like on that same level as you so that you can relate to them. So yeah, that is what we have over here, you guys. So group number 5, that is your October love life prediction. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And if so, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.